it gets better and better all the time because of the fact you folks suggest the different programs we have. We have a very big, outstanding program here this morning, headlined by some, well, very great friends of mine. And we're down on the telephone with us down in Eldon, Missouri is handsome Harley Race, the king, 8-time world heavyweight professional wrestling champion. Here in the studio is Tom Andrews. He wrestles under the name of the Super Intern. He is here on the show. Also Roger and Nature Boy Kirby from Hollywood, Florida. And Texas Bob Geigel, the guy who went up to the grades at Iowa University, graduated from Iowa, become a wrestling star, and now is a Hall of Famer. And we're happy to have you all here. So, guys, Tom, Roger, Bob, Harley, Bill, and we're all here to thank you so much for joining us. So,
well,
Harley,
thank you for having us.
Harley, 10 years. 10 years with the WLW. How long? What's going on to that 10 years? It's just fantastic. It seems like it's passing by tremendously quick.
Yes, years go by like days do anymore. It doesn't seem possible that we could have been down here for 10 years and having things going as well as they're going. We have the NOAA people out of Japan here. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat out of the WWE is here. And then when you guys get down here, it'll make the circle complete.
Well, it's exciting for us, I'll tell you what. This is exciting, I know, for you. And I know from your boss down there in Eldon, somebody named BJ.
Yeah.
I know everything will run very well.
Yeah, we have 70 kids from pretty much the whole world in here this week.
Well, how long has it been since you've seen your Roger?
Oh, hell. Since I saw Roger, he's probably still got a better memory than me, but I know it's got to be,
Harley, how long?
Last time I saw him was the Kansas City thing that we did for the TV up there, but other than that, it was a long time.
Well, Roger, how long has it been since you've seen Harley?
Yeah, I'd like to say, God, it's probably been 10 years, because I think actually the last time I saw Harley, other than the thing at Memorial Hall a few months ago, I saw him a couple of different times down at the Kansas City Star. And, you know, when I retired from wrestling in 1985, I just went from wrestling, walked away and went to work for the Kansas City Star, and I seen Harley come in. He went up to sports a couple of different times and done interviews, and I saw him down there. But before that, I hadn't seen him actually since 1985 when I retired.
You retired again?
Yeah. Yes, I retired in '85 from wrestling and then turned around and worked another 21 years for the Kansas City Star and retired from there.
Well, go ahead.
Roger, during his year, was as good as there ever was that walked into that ring. Roger he could have even had a match with you, Bill.
Okay, that's right. Well, we remember those days.
I would have paid to see that one.
Well, Harley, you know this is a special day. You didn't know if it is a special day? Today, October the 1st, is Bob Geigel's birthday.
Oh, my goodness.
So I think we ought to sing happy birthday, don't you?
I don't think so.
On 3, on 2, on 1, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you. clap your hands. Happy birthday, Bob.
Thank you very much. That's that's a nice nice rendition there. I like that song.
Have you heard it? Have you ever heard a choir quite like that?
I just turned 60 today, and I'm very happy to be blessed with a good health.
Bill, let me give him mine.
Maybe I'm turning 85 today. I don't know. I quit counting.
All right, well, Bob, you've been kicking around with these guys here on your right, and as well as Harley, and as well as myself for biggest part of your life now, right?
That's right. And if I had it to do over again, I'd do the same thing, because I met a tremendous amount of nice people. You know, there's a few dogs, but even the dogs are nice when after you get a little older.
And the dogs' racetrack is cut down for the time being.
That's right.
But hopefully they'll revive at some point. Well, Bob, but tell us when you started wrestling, and what made you decide to become a professional wrestler?
Well, I got out of the University of Iowa in February 1950. And I'd been talking to the old Chicago Cardinals, who eventually moved to St. Louis, and now they're in Phoenix. If I made the ball club, I could make $4,000 a year at that time in professional football. I had a friend in Des Moines that was the only person that ever headlined Madison Square Garden in boxing and wrestling both. His name was Babe Bizignano. He was from Des Moines, Iowa. Babe said, "What are you going to do?" I was talking to him in the Huntington Hotel in Pasadena. We were playing UCLA out there, and I said, "Well, I'm going to go have a tryout with the Chicago Cardinals." He said, "Well, first thing you'll do, you'll hurt a knee, you'll get all broke up." He said, "Why don't you let me get you into wrestling? You'll make more money, enjoy it more." And I got thinking about it, went home and talked to my wife, and we decided that's what I was going to do. So he sent me to Florida. Cowboy Electro was a wrestling promoter in Tampa, Florida. Nice person. Wrestled all over Florida and started making some money, which is a big thing. But here's just a short story that I'm going to throw in there. I was wrestling in Coral Gables. Jack Dempsey was the referee. Max Rosenblum, who was a world junior heavyweight champion at that time, and Max Baer, who was a great big guy. I imagine he was 6'5" and weighed maybe 265, 70. They came over to meet Jack Dempsey. So they came down the aisle, and Maxie Rosenblum had his girlfriend with him, and she had a dress on that was a different kind of dress that I've ever seen before. I got to be careful how I talk about this now. But it's not too kosher. Anyway, there was skin between her two breasts.
Okay.
And they were trying to get her up in the ring, and she was about half soused on the alcohol, and one flap came out, and it was not only the highlight but it was the highlight of the year down there. It was fantastic. But I met some nice people, and I'm happy. Just like you. I'm sitting here with 3 people that I couldn't look around and find anybody I like better.
Well, I think we all said the same thing. We couldn't do that. Harley, how did you get your start? What made you decide to come down from St. Joe and become a professional wrestler?
Well, I actually started in St. Joe with Gus Karras, and Gus and I become good friends just before he got rid of his carnival. So that's kind of how I got involved with it, was that carnival. And then as that was going on,